It is believed that everyone is born with some unique talent or some unique potentials. It is not by chance that some people find themselves on the streets while others find themselves on beds of roses. If at any point in time you think that you're not living up to your potentials or up to your expectations, it's very normal in life. But if this is the case throughout your life or over a very long period of time, then there is definitely something wrong. In this video, I'll be talking about 9 things you can do to live above and beyond your potentials. How can we really be a better version of ourselves? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Roy. I do motivational videos and I also do videos on entrepreneurship and business development. If this is your first time learning on this channel, consider subscribing because we do interesting videos on entrepreneurship, business development, and social motivation. And if you are our regular subscriber, thank you so much and we love you so much. So without wasting much of your time, I'm going to be sharing with you 9 things that you need to do to live above and beyond your potentials. How can you be a better version of yourself? Don't go away. I will be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So today we are talking about how can we really be a better version of ourselves? How can we live above and beyond our potentials? And the first thing we want to do, if you really want to live above and beyond our potentials, is we want to have a positive mindset. How can you develop a positive mindset? Just thinking about it is very easy, but how can we really practically develop a positive mindset? Being positive, how can we be positive? How can we suppress negative energy? How can we build our positive mindset? We always have to remind ourselves of who we are and what we really want to be. Do something nice to someone. Surround yourself with great people. Surround yourself with positive-minded people. And the very little things matter a lot. So do not neglect even the very little things, because from the very little things, that is how they develop and become greater things. So you want to surround yourself with great people. You want to do something nice to someone, and you want to constantly remind yourself of who you are and what you really want to be. That is how you develop a positive mindset. Now, the second thing we need to do in life to be a better version of ourselves, to live beyond our potentials, is to accept failure. Yes, it doesn't mean that we should rejoice when we fail. Accepting failure means we take up the challenge and work for success. If someone is successful, it's because they have endured several failures. They have endured the pain. So to be successful, we need to fail several times. Usually, I think success, or like I said, failure is the key to success. We need to fail several times and we need to accept this failure. Once you accept the failure and you take up the challenge, that is how you're trying to identify yourself. You identify the aspects in which you didn't do well in, and you work towards making them better. So being a better version of yourself, you need to accept failure and work towards achieving success. Work towards making it better. The next thing you want to do to be a better version of yourself and to live far beyond your potentials is about forgiveness. Let's not even look at it at the biblical point of view. Even normally, when you forgive, you feel free. You feel like you've given space for something else in your mind. Because when you keep people in your heart, in your mind, the time that you were supposed to be thinking about something beneficial to you, you're thinking about the hurt, you're thinking about the pain, you're thinking about the anger. So to be a better version of yourself, you have to forgive people that have hurt you, people that have wronged you. Just forgive them, forget, and then you move on with your life. Because with that, you feel empty, you feel there is space within you to think about your own things. So to be a better version of yourself and to live even above and beyond your potentials, you have to learn to forgive. Forgive and forget and move. The next thing you want to do to become a better version of yourself and to live far above beyond your potentials is that you want to focus on success. How can you focus on success? Focusing on success means you have to prioritize the things that are important to the things that are not important, which means that you have to learn how to say no very often. How can you say no? You say no to the things that are not important and say yes to the things that are important. In one of my videos, I talked about trying to identify what to do now and what to do next, like what is important and what is not important, what is urgent and what is not urgent. So to focus on success means you have to prioritize the things that are important for you and the things that are not important, and you have to learn how to say no very often. By doing this, you're going to see that you have very little to work on rather than having a lot and then a very limited time. So to live far beyond above your potentials, you have to focus on success. The next thing you want to do to be a better version of yourself is to please yourself. Try as much as possible to please yourself and not others. Do the things that you really love to do that will please you as a person and not others. If you want to have a vacation, have it to please yourself and not others. If you want to go have fun, if you want to go clubbing, if you want to go do whatever you want to do it to please yourself. Don't just join a group of people to do things because you want to please them. Don't just follow the crowd. Do the things that pleases you and not others. By doing this, you're going to be identify the things that can make you happy and not others. And by so doing, you're identifying yourself and you're pleasing yourself and being a better version of yourself and not trying to please or satisfy others. The next thing you want to do in life, if you really want to be a better version of yourself, is that you don't want to expect too much from people. You don't want to be a burden to others. You don't want to always think that, oh, I failed because he didn't do this. I failed because my parents didn't do this. I failed because my brother didn't help me do this. I failed because my sister didn't help me do this. No, it's about you. They are individuals. They have their own selves to take care of. So in life, don't expect too much from people. If you fail, you fail. If you succeed, you succeed. So try as much as possible to look at yourself as an individual. Then do the things that you can do and then work for the things that you can't do at present. So try not to expect too much from people. Whether your family or your friends or your colleagues or your boss or your employees or your employer, no. Try as much as possible not to expect too much, because once you expect too much, you end up being disappointed. Yeah, people can help you, but don't expect too much from people. Last but not the least, the last thing we need to do to really be a better version of ourselves is about education. When I talk about education, it's not about reading a book, go get an exam, and then you get the certificate, and then that's education. No, education doesn't only end by taking an exam, because from the day we were born to the day we die, it's a learning process. We keep learning every day. So to be a better version of yourself, you have to educate yourself every day. Seize the least opportunity to learn something. Learning never ends. Thank you so much for listening up to this end of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been Business Connect. And if you've enjoyed this video, if you've learned something, do us a favor, hit that subscription button. Subscribe so that each time we upload videos like this, you will be notified. And give us a thumbs up. If you have a comment, if you have something to add to this video, drop it down at the comment section below. And until now, it's been Business Connect and peace out. I will see you in our next video. Bye-bye.